Great comment here from my man Detrick, who says, he puts it really well here. I miss Pritchard and Malik. If nothing else, the supporting characters in Human Revolution were endearing. Mankind Divided supported characters were just annoying. Yeah, he's put it pretty clear there. What made Pritchard and Malik so endearing? One of the things that I think that really helped was at the beginning of the game we didn't have to meet many people. When in the intro we met Jeanette, obviously. Did we meet Sarif in the intro? We met Pritchard in the intro. I think that was about it. Then when we came back after our injury, we met Sarif, we met Pritchard again, we met Malik, and that was really about it. We just got to know the crew, the cast, slowly. We got a sense for their personality. They were well written, likable, believable characters. I say Pritchard is likable. He was very antagonistic towards us, but it felt right. I don't know why that felt right, and why McCready feels forced. I haven't really thought about why that is. I think it's Pritchard's the tech guy, isn't he? Whereas we're the sort of out there, we're the ones out there, the field agent doing it, so there's definitely a personality clash between the two of us. It makes sense why Pritchard is antagonistic. Malik was initially antagonistic towards us, but became very friendly after that. She was just likable to be around. It's a believable person to have. One of the problems in Mankind Divided is we're meeting so many people. We get to the office and we're meeting all the people around the office. We go up and talk to Miller. We come back downstairs and Arya wants to speak to us. There's someone new to meet. We meet Smiley. There's someone new to meet. We meet the psychologist when we come back. There's someone new to meet. And it's almost like the developers knew we'd be meeting a lot of people, so they want to make them all as different, as unique as possible, but without actually making them likable or believable. That's certainly the way it seems. It's certainly the way it seems to me, anyway. Yeah, Mankind Divided supporting characters were just annoying. Yeah. I feel pretty damned annoyed by them already, and we've only just met them. Hopefully that'll change, but I doubt it. Anyway, let's get back into the game, shall we? Oh god, this part. Why the fuck are we here? Why are we going to Golem City? Let's put together this piece of shit plot that's going on here. Oh man. So we're working for an organisation we know nothing about. We're spying on them for an organisation we know nothing about. Our wiretap showed that Miller's boss, Manderley, I believe, is trying to set us up. Right? Not us in particular. No, sorry, that's the wrong phrase. Not trying to set us up. He's trying to push a narrative that it's Ark who's responsible for the attack, right? For the train station attack. Miller doesn't want to do that, but he's forced to go along with it, right? So look, we know pretty much see that Ark had nothing to do with it, right? From the wiretap. Now, if we hadn't had the wiretap, and Miller says, look, I think Ark's behind this, I want you to go and check them out, I'd think to myself, well, do you know what? It seems unlikely that Ark would be behind it. It just seems a bit too convenient, but do you know what? It definitely is an option, and we should definitely look into it, right? We should definitely explore all possibilities and just, you know, check off, you know, put a little put a little cross, I can't get the right word, put a little line through all the possibilities, right? Is it Ark? They're probably the biggest suspects right now. So let's go and investigate them. We'll put a line through it and say, no, it's not Ark. We can cross them off the list. We can narrow down our list of suspects. Makes sense. It's a good way to go about an investigation. But for whatever reason, we've already spied on our boss and we've already figured out that Ark are not behind this. So now we're put in this awkward place where we know going to Gollum City is stupid. They're not the people behind this. We can immediately cross them off the list. We're wasting our time going to Gollum City. Jensen is not the kind of guy that wants to waste time. He's here to investigate the bombing. That's his job. He's here to investigate what's going on with the thing that happened in Dubai as well. He's here to find out who these men in gold are. It's probably safe to say these men in gold are behind the bombing. That would make sense. So if Jensen knows that Ark isn't behind this, why the hell is he going all the way to Gollum City to find out? It's just not believable.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in. Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
No kill order, yeah.
I thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme
How
prejudice.
far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
This place grew in 1 year. One year. Is it 2 years? God, I look like a muppet.
Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Malik would never say that. I'm gonna switch to autopilot and have a coffee. Like, why would a pilot say that? Sure, have we... Is this the first time the guy's flown us, or what?
But you must be strong.
Like, the pilot must know how it works. You know, the time that Malik's not there, we get that she doesn't just disappear. She doesn't need to tell us, "Hey, Jensen, I'm just having a coffee." Like, we get that she's off on standby or whatever. What the what? How has this place grown so quickly? Calm down. Calm down.
I'm only trying to get back on my feet.
Usually, a humanitarian disaster like this would get a lot of press and foreign aid. But given that these are augmented people...
Oh God. Rise up. Rise up. You are augmented. Rise up.
I think I just lost another tooth.
Drug addicts and lowers. Please. The whole city is going to pieces. I'm busy.
Oh yeah, you look very busy.
I tried starving and freezing. Why not give up?
Prostě jdi pryč.
Get me back in.
Nech mě v klidu trpět.
Allah? Just passing through.
Dr. Martin Onzima.
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Nah. Oh, well, okay, let's barter.
I have what you're looking for, but new pause isn't cheap, nor is it easy to come by.
Fresh off the boat and already fitting in. Fine. But cash is a pretty scarce resource around here. I prefer dealing in information.
Nah.
What kind of information?
Give me the neuropazine first, then we'll see.
Oh, fuck off. No, I ain't that dumb. Nah. Don't think so.
I changed my mind. Think I'll hang on to it for a while.
Fine. Suit yourself. The next time you offer, I'm not taking it.
Unless, of course, it's free. That's so... Oh, God.
You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
What? What's happened?
Haven't you heard?
Look, we're getting information anyway. Look at this.
And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Fuck. Oh. Who wrote this? A child. God, this is ridiculous. Let's run that. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. What happened there? Oh, what happened there? Oh God. Alright, so for any relationship, for any trade to work, people have to be able to negotiate, right? we got to be able to negotiate. You got to have something I want. Yeah, I got to have something that you want, and we can trade. We can trade for our resources. That's how things work. That's how things work. So I've got, let's say I'm a farmer and I've got some wheat. My neighbour's a fisherman and he's got some fish. So I can strike up a conversation with him and I can say, look, I've noticed you've got some spare fish there. I've got some spare wheat. Can we swap? Can we trade? So he gets some wheat that I've grown and I've got some fish that he's caught. Both of us are happy. We both got something out of the deal. So I've got the neuropazine. she's got information. About what? Information about what? She doesn't know what I'm here for. She doesn't know what my motivations are. She might have information about, I don't know, fucking Pokemon. She might have a, you know, a good build for Borderlands 2. I don't know what the fuck information she's got. She wants me to hand over drugs to her first. And then she'll tell me what information she's got, which may not even be relevant to me. She's in a pretty poor negotiating position there. This is like, you know, this is like, so I go up to my neighbour. I say, look, I've got some spare wheat left over. Would you like to trade it for some of your spare resources? And he goes, yeah, but I don't deal in cash. You don't deal in fish. You just deal in information. What? You have to be a fool to go, okay. Okay, here's the wheat that I've spent, you know, the last season growing. There you go. There's the wheat. You have that. Now you tell me what information that you have, which could be about anything. It's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. And then we turn her down. Right, we tell her that's a shitty deal. I ain't taking that. I ain't falling for that shit. I've been around. Then she says, and someone actually wrote this. Someone actually wrote this in a script. Printed it out. Got the voice actor in and said, I want you to say these lines. Next up she says, I don't remember exactly what it was, but next time I ain't giving you any information. You're gonna give me that neuropazine for free next time you want to trade. Like, how is that gonna make me think, oh shit, she has nothing to offer me and she's completely removed her side of the trade, but oh my god, I'm really motivated now to give her what I've got. To get absolutely nothing. I now know I'm going to get nothing out of it, but holy crap, that was a convincing speech. I better just give her it for free. So we've given her nothing. We've given her nothing. She said, you ain't getting any information out of me. I'm going to take that neurobazine for free. But by the way, here's some information about what's going on around here.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Gollum City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Gollum are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine. And not all of them think very highly of us Augs.
Really? They don't think highly of augmented people. Really? Are you sure? Because look at this fucking place. It's a fucking gypsy camp for augmented people. It's a slum. Like, what does she think we are? Let's, if we're honest, right? There's obviously a big disconnect between what us as players know and what our character knows. But okay, and fair enough, we could have skipped through a lot of the first part of the game. I did do a lot of exploring, but we'd probably still be, what, about 4 hours in at least? Enough to know that augmented people are discriminated against, no one likes them, and the cops certainly don't like them. We certainly know enough at this point to get that that's the general gist of the game. Why would she say that to someone? Who did she think we are? maybe it's very clear that we're a stranger in Gollum City. Because of what we're wearing. But where does she think we've been living on the moon for the last 2 years?
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC.
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
Trust me, they're the good guys. The fuck should we trust you?
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
There we go.
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pakis News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Yeah, she just realised. She's just realised, oh shit, I've given this man all the information I had that I demanded in the Robinson 4. And I even said I'd never give him it. He would give me the Robinson for free, but oh no, I've given him all the information anyway. I'm on the poor end of this deal, and I've just noticed. So how do we answer this? Oh God! Pull yourself together, man. Alright, okay, come on, man. This game is pissing on my leg and trying to tell me it's raining. That's how it feels playing this game. Justify. It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colours a man's perspective around people who did. Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because it wasn't my intention. This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few... I don't fucking care, man. Like, why should we care about this? This doctor's given us all the information we need. For free. I don't care. Like, I'm done.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Better give him more information.
Is he still an idealist then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Right, see you later then, mate.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Oh boy, that was stupid.
Look, we are understaffed, underfunded, and underprepared for the sheer number of people here.
Oh man, I need a hit. Fuck.
Don't worry,
From Liana Vanek to Oscar Vanek. Right, Oscar says first, I'm sorry. Hi Mom, I know it's been a while. I wound up in Gollum City. I know you warned me not to get augmented. I know you said I was wasting and destroying what God gave me, and maybe you were right, I don't know. It's horrible here. Ark has some aid workers. They gave us neuropozyne when they can, but it's never enough, and the pain is so bad I turned to neon. It was good at first, but now I can't stop. Wait, what is going on? Did we not find out that neon was fatal to 90% of Augs? Did we not get some information before that said something along those lines? Some sort of conspiracy theory about neon trying to get rid of augmented people. This guy's on neon. And he's not dead. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. I just feel like giving up. I'm so sorry. Is there any chance you can forgive me for all the things I said and did, Oscar? His mum says, "My dear Oscar, of course I forgive you. I wish I could be there to hold you and help you. Please hold on, there's always hope." Oh, love, Mom. That's a yeah. That's a great piece of writing. That's exactly what your mum would say, isn't it? That's what she would say. I know it's been a while. I wound up in Gollum City. I know you warned me not to get augmented. I know you said I was wasting and destroying what God gave me, and maybe you were right. I don't know. So the guy's mother's warned him not to get augmented. The guy gets augmented. Right? He gets discriminated against. He goes into withdrawal symptoms because he can't get neuropozyne. Shipped off to a container city. Right? It's pain so bad from withdrawal that he turns to drugs that are likely to kill him. He's addicted to them and doesn't know how much longer I can hold out. Feels like giving up. I said, "Mum, maybe you were right." Like, what's it gonna take to convince you you did the wrong fucking thing? He still thinks he made a good decision. What the fuck? Oh man, this is stupid. Oh dear. Zero 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 420. Is this a reference? Right, what's the telly got to say? Samizat, Rabaya, a brown new world. Little K. Oh, the fucking scroll. In a recent interview, Nathaniel Brown described Rabaya as a haven for Augs, further revealing that the self-sufficient city in the desert is costing over $7 million per day to build. Santo's CEO seemed unperturbed. "It's not just the money that keeps me doing what I do," a honeyed Brown opined to camera. Rabaya is giving augmented people all over the world an opportunity to rebuild their lives and dignity. It's a win-win scenario for everyone, and I'm proud to be involved. Inspiring, isn't it? In other news, Brown will attempt to walk on Santo branded water before turning it to wine and toasting his investors. The idea of Brown being hailed as some kind of business saint is repugnant. Reports out of Rabaya paint a picture of indentured Aug workers ransomed to pit-in salaries with promises of a place in paradise. Trouble is, the only people getting tickets are those willing to buy them with Santo's money. The projected capacity of Rabaya, is 101,500. There are 7.1 million augmented survivors since a tragic incident. By my reckoning, that's roughly one for every daily dollar spent building a paradise most can't afford. Will Brown make them pay to dig their own graves next? So we know that Panchaea was built by augmented people because only augmented people were I don't know, strong enough or capable enough of handling the conditions where Pangaea was built. They seem like a pretty useful portion of society. Like I said before, why aren't they being exploited? Why aren't there more places using augmented people for construction projects? Why aren't they being, you know, forced to work in dangerous conditions? Doesn't make sense. Why are they being shipped off to places like Gollum City? Why aren't they being put to work? Why don't they have work camps for them? It just doesn't make sense. Tai Young Medical, a chip off the old block. Worry not, dear Augs, for the chip the UN demands you swallow or be damned apparently unobtrusively supports intrinsic nervous control of installed augmentation. What's more, you will now be considered safe against involuntary aberrations in expected behaviour. Excellent! This alarmingly dystopian lingo is borrowed directly from documentation written by Tai Young Medical, the chip's manufacturer. The tech giant is no stranger to this kind of controversy either. Wasn't it TYM that supplied a quick-fix biochip to repair malfunctioning augmentations back in 2027, only days before the incident occurred? Now barely a year later, here's another quick-fix chip for the very same experts. No aberrations in expected behaviour from TYM either. Aha, Martine's computer. I wonder if she's got... I wonder if she subscribes to some sort of negotiators newsletter. If not, I think she should find a good one. That worked out well. Ah shit, we lost it. Ah well. Right, you're receiving this automatic notification because I'm out of the office from Ray or Burke. So Martine says to Ray or Burke, stolen aid shipments. Administrator Burke. That's familiar. I understand that contacting you directly is a little unorthodox, but the situation here is getting out of hand. I can now say in no uncertain terms that the PCR have been stealing our aid shipments. Police of the Czech Republic. I spoke with Dr. Logan last night and he mentioned that he found over 100 charcoal waters filtered over 100 charcoal water filters dumped into a sewage drain near the police block. Water filters I was expecting in the last shipment, as you can guess they are now completely useless to us. As a result of our shipment being stolen, I've reached out to the Augmented Rights Coalition for help. Talos Rucker has assured me that if the organisation could send any additional aid to the Utellect, he and his people will ensure that the shipments are secured and delivered to us. In the meantime, ARC has been kind enough to supply us with fresh vegetables from the greenhouses. Please, I understand this request is stretching the organisation's resources, but its people are dying. Burke's out the office. Now this doesn't make sense. So the police stole over 100 charcoal water filters and just dumped them into a sewage drain? Why did they do that? Surely those water filters can be resold. So they're getting these aid shipments. Why aren't the police stealing the aid shipments and then selling them to the people who are supposed to get them for free? That would make sense. That's what I would do. You know, if I was a corrupt police official, which I'm not, by the way. That's what I would do. Or steal them and sell them to a different organisation. I wouldn't just dump them. Why is PCR? Is this the same email? This is the same email. I think she's just written the email again, hasn't she? She didn't get a reply to this one, so I think she's basically just written the email again. I think. I think she's just rewritten the email. There's nothing new here. Dr. Onzima, firstly, I'm sorry to hear the trouble in the Utulek complex. While the organisation strives to provide aid to as many people around the world as possible, we cannot put focus on one area over another. Yes, the situation in the Utulek complex is dire. Yes, the people there deserve our attention, but so do so many others around the world. I won't bore you with the numbers, Doctor, but doubling our efforts in Utulek would be to the detriment of one of our other programs. I'm sorry, but you and Logan will have to rely on what you have available to get you through until the next scheduled shipment, 43 days hence. Now, on the subject of seeking assistance from the Augmented Rights Coalition, I must say I'm very disappointed to hear this. We cannot work with nor consider assistance from any group that is associated with terrorism, proven or not. If word of this gets out to our donors, I hate to imagine what would happen to our funding. Please dissociate from Talos Rucker and ARC immediately. Everything being said, I do hope you are keeping well. Welcome to your temporary housing. We hope you find your new housing unit inside the Utulek complex to your liking. Please refer to the registered resident guide before sending any questions. As a security measure, you're safe. Aha. She has a safe. Where's her safe? Give me that safe. Aha. Three. That's it.
Anomaly detected.
We should be fine.
Initiated. Access granted.
A hypo stem and 29 credits. What a waste of time. Wait, how many credits did we pick up from there? Because I think there's more credits outside of the safe than inside the safe.
More violence will only escalate the situation. It will only serve to strengthen their justification.
Oh my god, man. That was 33 credits. There was more in there than there was in the safe.
Not as the leader of Aug, as your neighbor.
Oh my god, man. Look at this place.
Block it out. Just block it out.
No fucking hope.
They've tried hard. They have made a pretty cool looking area. You know, gotta give them credit for that. Right, how did this guy die? Karina Romanov writes to herself, it's a suicide note. To whomever finds this message, my name is Karina Romanov and I am dead. It's been so hard living here, so tiring, so exhausting. Wherever I'm going now, it has to be better than this hellhole. I invite you to take whatever you want, none of it helped me, but maybe things will turn out differently for you. Good luck, Karina. It's pretty damn matter of fact, isn't it? have actually read a few suicide notes. No one personally, thankfully. They're usually not like this. My name is Karina Romanov, and I am dead. Yeah, that's not normally the way they look. What did she do? She shot herself in the head with a stun gun. She shot herself in the head with a stun gun and killed herself. Somehow. Oh man.
Starving and freezing. Why not give up?
Oh man.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
So that's it.
Get the hell out of here, Clank. You've been cleared through the checkpoint already.
Didn't they make quite a big deal out of this checkpoint before we came out here?
I was at the beach just now. Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cop showed up and beat some guy to death.
Yes, it was.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it here for today. I'm gonna have to go and oh man, I'm gonna go and find a bucket to puke in, I'll be honest.